All right. We are live. We're live. We're live. Uh, oh, I love the fact that I'm like, oh, jeez Louise. I don't know how I missed her the first time around. Let's see here. Morning, everybody. Switch. Mm, okay, let's see. Well, evidently she just got into a to-do with somebody's grandpa at the park. So that's crazy wild. Welcome in, welcome in. Jolene, Tiffany, freeze your mind. Welcome in. Um, Sarah caught this. I didn't get to catch it, but evidently she was picked up somebody's basketball at the park and started shooting hoops. And somebody's grandfather went out and reamed her another one. I don't know what she was doing. I haven't got to watch it yet, but we've got it. I just got to upload it. Crazy good times. Welcome in. Legend Nebula. She got jumped this morning playing basketball with a kid. It was crazy. What happened, Legend? I've got the video right here. I just have to upload it. Give us the play-by-play. Give us the play-by-play. She don't want to talk about it, though. Ooh. And then Tracy over there talking shit about kids. It's like, you are horrible, dude. Absolutely horrible. You know, let's don't take into account that it's a kid's park over there. VIP, welcome in. Yeah, you gotta give us the play-by-play. Sarah! Yeah, just now. Well, I just now hit live. Yes. I'd been looking for her. Tasty Peanut, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day, my friend. I'd been looking for her, and then I got busy around here
This is good exercise, guys.
doing stuff, and
I keep my booty in
Sarah's
shape.
the goat. Thank you, Sarah.
Booty ain't gonna stay in shape on its own, you know what I'm saying?
But I got the video. I just gotta upload it.
Can't have a big booty if you're not walking or nothing. And say, I want a big booty, but I can't get a big booty because I'm lazy. I can't get a big booty because I'm
Is she on
lazy.
that bike?
You only have a
And
big
what her
booty if
chat
you're
said about
working
the
on it.
kids. Okay, good, 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 good.
Otherwise, that
The
shit could go
kids went and
south real
told his
quick, you know what I'm
grandpa he
saying?
came on was asking Justine questions. Sorry, Jolene, my bad. I was reading
So
up
you can't
there.
be having any of that kind of shit, you know? You gotta keep that ass nice and firm.
We all got busy. Yeah, true. I know, but she has to
Keep it nice and plump.
ask the kid, did he
Don't
want to
want no
play?
saggy
And he did
ass.
the next
Want
thing.
no saggy drawers.
No. He said, I
No
don't want
saggy
to be
waggy.
recorded. And the grandpa jumped. Oh, question after
And trust
question.
me, that can happen if you're not careful.
Oh,
You're lazy. You're not exercising. I don't know what to tell you.
uh,
You want a big booty like my booty? Then you gotta do things to get that booty.
girl, you eat a shit ton of
That's
food,
how you
drink a
get
lot
that
of
booty. You
booze.
gotta do stuff. Play basketball. I mean, I have my lazy days, don't get me wrong.
I think she is on her e-bike.
I have my lazy days, but I'll be lazy, then I gotta work extra hard the next day. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, why would you video
Then
kids?
I gotta
What a
double my
creep.
workout.
Who does that?
I'm being lazy.
Would you want your little kids being videoed? I
Don't want
mean,
shut up.
without any. I mean, look, I wouldn't do it. Period. That is such a bad look. What a. Ugh. She's absolutely disgusting, guys. Disgusting. And then, of course, she deleted that. Why wouldn't she? You know. That's okay. Sarah was on it. Oh, Sarah's awesome. She told her grandpa she was a creator. Good morning, hummingbird. How are you? God, I can't even put my words together. This has been wild. Not only filming, but putting a kid down for doing what he was taught. Are you serious? Wow, yeah. Well, I'm not surprised about Tracy. Everything's a double standard there. If that was going on with her kids or her grandkids, she would not be okay with it. Tony, good morning. I mean, how gross do you have to be? It should just be instinct if you're gonna play. Number one, it's creepy anyway. You know, some single individual just over there. YouTube popped up a message and I'm like, oh, yeah, it did. It was like
Fucking workout, man.
I bet she got reported. Yes, but like we catch hell for covering her. Oh, you guys are just attacking, blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, she is low key a damn predator. I mean, yes, it sucks to see somebody cry and go through hard times or whatever. But this lady plays on that better than anybody I've ever seen. And the victim is what she plays the best. And people are like, oh, and I'm glad he was aware. You know what it is? That's good parenting. His parents taught him very well. Because most kids um would not be aware enough. Sorry, I had to get something to drink. I've had hay fever. It's been wild. Most kids would not be aware enough um, of themselves and surroundings, so that their parents taught them well. Yeah. Well, and nowadays it doesn't matter, male or female. You have to be very, very careful. Any individuals that are around your kid, underage thing, absolutely. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Savage. I mean, and they stick up for this lady no matter what, whether it's abusing or neglecting her dogs, whether it's going off on Mike. Mike's the bad guy. Oh, those dogs are unruly, or like this instance. I'm telling you right now, even the people that, and I know there probably are real animal lovers, but I don't know why they negate all that. They negate all that stuff just to defend her for some reason. Oh, there she is right back at the park like a weirdo.
Just swing on the swing. My ass is sick. Oh god.
Mine?
Fucking hot.
Oh, that's what her said. Broken community guidelines. Got it. I was gonna say because I can see mine on the other end. Oh, she's definitely gonna drink. It's the weekend. I would assume so. I would definitely
Thank you
assume
for
so.
the hearty hearts. Woo! Team Mama Bear. Yeah, I'm like a big kid, I like to play at the park. I like to swing. I think it's just peaceful and relaxing, especially whenever there's no one at the park but yourself. You know what I mean? It's even better. Nice and like just relaxing, peaceful. You'll deal with all the screaming and the crying. These fucking slides here on this park, I'm surprised they ain't got sued yet though. I watched that one kid go down that slide, but he went flying through the air. He landed right on his back, poor little kid. He was screaming bloody murder. It's like, daggone, I tell you, I showed you before them slides. They're straight down.
Sorry, I had to
And
let
it's a
the baby
far drop,
in.
too, from the bottom. So imagine if you're like 2 foot tall going down a 4 foot
I had to let the
slide.
fur babies
The
in.
slides before you hit the bottom is like 4 feet. There ain't no way his legs is going to touch the bottom when he comes soaring
See.
down that slide. And that slide is like that steep.
Yes, what is good
You're not
parenting. Yes, I
stopping.
totally agree.
You're just going to shoot right out that thing like a rocket.
Good morning, Dougie Doug. How you
Unless
doing?
you have mommy and daddy and you have one to catch you.
Um,
Otherwise, you're pretty much screwed.
hello, hello, hello. This one's gonna be a little boring, but just um, the lady is a predator. I mean, I'm sorry, but she is in a lot of ways. And here you are at the
Yesterday, my
playground
ass
trying to
was like
record
kicked,
young
baby.
children.
It
Like
was
that's
kicked.
creepy and weird in and of itself. Yeah, if you see an adult at the playground
Today, I feel a lot
with a
better.
phone recording and you
Just
have
getting
kids or
outside helps
grandkids,
you.
what do you
You know what
think?
I mean? Just
Yeah,
getting
in
the air
today's
and just
world,
getting
what you
outside.
think?
Just doing stuff in regards to anything. You can make your
Regardless of her
yard
intentions,
clean,
it doesn't
whatever,
look
you know.
good, you know. And the grandparent was right in what he said to her. But people feel sorry for this lady again because of oh, I've had such a past life, da 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 da. But she plays on this.
30.
And she said a lot of times that little kids, kids belong in my channel. I play with dolls. That's creepy in and of itself. Um, it's not a good look.
It's a
Yeah,
bummer they took the damn picnic table out, though. I don't know why they would
no
do that for.
situational awareness. And then her chat was shaming the children and the grandparent.
You know?
Imagine shaming kids for reporting a stranger danger. Y'all should be ashamed. Exactly. Who does that? I mean,
I'm gonna swing real high.
yeah, and then here she is scantily dressed with no bra on. It just gives creeper vibes. You notice now there's no kids at the park there on a Saturday. Yeah, and then record a child. Mm-mm. But again, her chats, man, they let it go. They think that, that this is okay. This is not okay. You don't go to a park and film little kids. It's creepy. It's weird. And here you are running around with no bra on. You barely have pants on. And you got a camera out. It says everything people need to know about you. And you shouldn't have even, honest to God, if I was dressed that way, I wouldn't have even went over there with little kids there. Out of respect. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you got to be careful. And like Sarah said, in today's world, come on. And shame on her mods or chat and everybody that's condoning that type of crap. You all are just as bad as she is. If that were your child being filmed, see, look, no bra, no nothing, girl. If that were your child being filmed, you would not put up with it for 5 seconds. I don't care what you're saying right now online or on live. You would not be okay with it. And you shouldn't be because it's not right.
I'm sweating so bad.
Yeah, they feed into her delusions by being afraid to call her out. But they do. And like the animal situation, they let that stuff go. They don't care. People will be like, oh, I love animals. I work for a rescue. I'm like, you work for a rescue and or wherever, and this is the stuff that you condone. The things with the kids, I mean, and that's even worse to me with the message. Mikey, she is dressed like a hoochie. Rumor has it. Good morning. Um, but going to a park and then filming kids, knowing you're running around without a damn bra on and half dressed, you're a creep. Um, you know, the mods will condone it, and the people just in the chat. I don't know if the people in the chat are afraid to get blocked, and or if they're afraid of losing a wrench. I think it could be. I think that applies to the mods and the chat. I've never seen anything like it. The throwing them outside, and at that time we were in the
Actually
chat,
riding a little bit. Just do a little bit of both, you know what I
and we were
mean?
like, "Dude, you shouldn't have
Trying to
done
kill
that to
some
that little
time.
dog." And people were like, "Oh well, she didn't throw it that
I
hard."
wish I had
And I'm like,
someone
"Dude,
to
it's a
put you
Chihuahua.
down.
You're throwing the animals around. Crazy." It's of course she's gonna mute it. Why I don't know. Yeah, she's got to have her e-bike out there. No bra at all. Who do you think you are, anyways? Going over there hanging out with kids. Creep. What a creep. And I'm not putting any accusations out. It's just it's pretty sus that here you are at a kid's park. You want to play basketball with one of them and film them at the same time. Basketball, there's a whole lot of jumping going on there. That's creepy in and of itself. I mean, what a I don't know. And then for her chat to make fun of the kids and call them names, that's heinous. I mean, and I don't get it. I'll never understand. I mean, we get a lot of trolls, man, and they hate our guts so bad because we're over here covering her. Wow. Here's a Miller Amy. Unfortunately, bad people make the good ones pay. She's over there with no bra on, half dressed, and then she wants to film. What the hell do you guys think that's gonna happen? Yeah, she was playing at the playground and filming kids. A grandpa came to confront her, and the whole chat was calling them names and yeah, calling the kids names when the grandpa did the right thing. Yeah, and if it hadn't have been for the children, maybe saying, "Hey, look, we got this grown lady over here, basically half dressed, wanting to film us playing basketball." Crazy. It is not fine. That is absolutely not fine. Wow. Of course, she would have it muted now. You notice she didn't stay at those swings long. Why would you go back over there? You know? Oh, and Amy Miller, Justine, you were very kind to that kid. It that's exactly what predators do. They're nice to kids to work their way in. What a creep. I'm sorry, I'm reading comments over there. Let's see. I would have called the cops on her too, freeze your mind. I absolutely would have. The mods were calling him names and spoiled brat. It's unreal. I mean, and the grandpa lived across the street on top of that. Nasty dress. Yeah. No bra, as you can see, because her nipples are all hanging out and stuff and poking out. There's no bra there whatsoever. Goes to the store and buys a lot of bras, will not wear one of them. Um, I would have called the cops to make sure she deleted the footage. I would have too. Lots of weirdos out here in the world. And as a matter of fact, now that I have that video, what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to put it through an editor and blur out the kid's face. Put a block over it. I keep seeing her as Pearl from SpongeBob on that bike. Which is why I'm another. Well, I mean, it sucks that I didn't catch it live, but also I'm glad that I didn't catch it live because of that reason. I would have did the same thing, no question. Exactly. I mean, who does she think she? And look, they're all like, "Oh, Justine can do no wrong." I'm like, dude, that's a kid. You should have totally been understanding and been like, "Oh, well, number one, you never should have done it anyway. You should have known just not to do it." Marie, yeah, she went over there and was like, found a basketball and I guess figured out it was one of the kids there. Was like, "Oh, you want to play basketball?" Here she is with no bra on, recording, and the kid's like, "I don't want to be recorded." You know, Grandpa come over and confronted her, and then her whole chat, Marie, was like talking crap about the grandpa and the kids. I'm like, are you joking me right now? Wow. Yeah, they arrest people in most states for doing what she's doing. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're over there half dressed. I mean, I don't know. They may have had to have more concrete evidence on what she's doing, but she shouldn't have been over there she shouldn't have been over there. Period. Dressed like that at all. You can't put a bra and a t-shirt on? I mean, come on. The kid did what he was taught to do, and the parents should tell their kids, yep, stranger danger. And I was just saying that was really good parenting. Because her creepy chat wanted to watch the kids. Yeah. What bunch of weirdos. Is she going home now and starting to get drunk? Oh, she probably will now. And look, you see this shot right here? You see her nipples hanging out all over the place. Put a bra on, you creep. Oh, come on, let's play basketball. I wouldn't even, first off, if I saw that, I would have probably approached her just on the way she's dressed around the kids. I'm like, why are you hanging out over here dressed like that around children? Still defending the behavior. Yeah, I saw. I'm sitting here like, okay. What a creep. What a creep. Wow. How many are picturing that video with the slide? Yeah, but I'll definitely be blurring it out. You don't put people's kids online. You just don't. And I got a decent editor. I can do that little. It's a great little app. Yes, like and sub, my friends, if you haven't already. Yeah, it's disgusting. And the fact that they want to defend her over that's creepy. Absolutely creepy. Looking disgusting. Yeah, it's staring at you. I know, Bobby Joe. Very inappropriate way. Very inappropriate. No way I'd let my grandkids be around this creep. Exactly. I mean, why would first off just being dressed that way? Just being dressed that way. No bra. I mean, it's little boys. What a. I don't care, little boys, little girl, whatever. You're a creep. Ugh. I swear. Nasty thing. She's so nasty. Gross. So gross. Ugh, that just makes me sick. That literally nauseates my stomach. Yeah, women can be friends just like men can. And the problem is people don't look at that enough. You know? Just like when men get abused, people don't pay attention to that very much either. I mean, women are just as capable. And how sick of you to be over there with your unleashed boobs bouncing all over the place, you gross. Bobby Joe, she went over, they're at his parents and
Let's go.
he's working on the truck over there. Well, she goes over to the park like she's been going. No bra and a string bikini or a string tank top, and of course short shorts. You know her. And I guess she found a basketball, and the kids were like, "Hey, that's our basketball." She's like, "You want to play basketball?" Well, the kid was like, "I don't want to be filmed," and they went and told their grandpa lived across the street because the grandpa come over and confronted her. Well, her whole chat, all of her mods, were like talking about the kids and calling them names and how they're spoiled brats. You're over there bouncing around with your nipples hanging out. Um, how creepy is that? Hey, Sarah, how are you doing? Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but she went, she's over at her parent in law or her father in law and mother in law's house. Mike's working on a truck. She goes to the little park right beside it where kids play. Found a basketball and started shooting hoops, and they're like, "Oh, that's our basketball." She's like, "You want to play?" And I don't know what happened, but he's like, "I don't want to be filmed." And the grandpa found out. Well, the grandpa come over, and here she is, no bra, nipples out, half dressed, bouncing around. And the kid's like, "I don't want to be filmed." And grandpa's like, "Dude, what are you doing over here filming kids? How creepy is that you're over here filming little..." And her chat condoned all that. They were talking about the grandpa and the kids like a dog. But yet you'd let your kids be over there with some lady half dressed? I would have approached her just based on how she was dressed. I mean, how creepy is that? Yeah, she needs to quit. It's disgusting. Yep, at the in-laws dressed like that. No bra, no shame. Cooter popping, belly dropping. I wouldn't want my kid hanging out with me. No, I mean, yeah, exactly. Dressed like that. Number one, strangers in general would be a red flag. Oh, I think they're talking to you because the other Sarah's been here for a minute. But hello to both. We love you both. But I mean, who in chat would be okay with just some random stranger coming up dressed like her and then turning a camera on? That gives perv vibes all day. I mean, how awful do you got to be? She's so gross. Absolutely gross. Like I said, when I upload that part, I'm gonna make sure that the kid's face are not in it. I mean, I barely got to do sleepovers ever. Yeah, we love Sarah's, and I love that name. I've always loved that name. I'd be ticked off not knowing where my if my kid's pictures wound up. Good morning, Lewis. How you doing, Michigan lady? Welcome in. Yeah, only this time she's harassing kids at a park at her parent-in-law's house, her in-law's house. Thank you, Lewis. there's a park beside, and so she went over there and found a basketball. Long story short, it was one of the kids there, and she's like, "You want to play basketball?" And he's like, "I don't want to be recorded." And she just kept recording. So he went and got his grandpa, and his grandpa come over there and confronted her. And she has no bra on at all, of course, and a string tank top over there. Yeah, can't even let your kids
Well, I
play
don't
at the
think there's that
playground.
one down here.
Yeah, what was created to be fun and safe place
Machinery.
for children was never like this when I was a kid,
Of course
ever.
there would be.
And you never saw people like that over there either, even when I was a kid. Not saying bad things didn't
Nobody really
happen,
walking
but
today.
you didn't have to worry about it. You didn't have to worry about somebody scantily clad coming over, taking pictures and or filming your kid. It's
Who's
creepy.
doing that, Moses?
Awesome, Lewis. Yeah, that's why she stays away. That's why she won't go in and sit down and all that stuff. She's got to be doing something, whether it's walking the neighborhood or riding on that stupid e-bike. I hope the battery dies on her. I mean, how you're over here giving damn creeper vibes. Thank you, VIP. Well, it started out good. I had terrible hay fever yesterday. It was awful. No, she doesn't care, Legend. And I'm like, and where you think that these people, that the grandparent was in the wrong, or the kids were in the wrong, tells me everything I need to know about you. You're a fucking horrible piece of garbage. And people wonder why I be so hard on her. Because I've watched her so long. What got me a long time ago was oh yes, kids should definitely be in my chat. I play with dolls. Bitch, you dance naked and drunk and talk crazy and talk about sexual stuff. So no kids shouldn't be in your damn yeah, Vonnie is he's well, it's not a he, it's a she. It's Follow the Spirit. They used to follow Tammy Hall. There's also a Sandra in there that's always talking to her and supporting her, and she also followed Tammy Hole. It's like these people are just like, you know what? If you're just a shitty scumbag, I'm gonna support you. Yeah, and rumor, she does not have it. Um, she doesn't have her live set up to where it's 18 and above. Yes, there was one. I don't know where it is. I've got it on film somewhere because you all know I have everything just about. Um, and I was the one, I believe, in the chat talking to her, going, "Kids don't belong in your life," and she's like, "Well, yes, they do." And now she's went back on this and said they don't, but she's like, "Well, yeah, they do. Kids can be here. I play with dolls." I'm like, "Yeah, but you also dance naked on here and shake your ass, and also when you play with those dolls, you don't have a bra on and are half naked." Fucking weirdo. Oh, she's got some filter on. She doesn't realize it. Either that or she does. I mean, what a fucking creep can you... I mean, how big of a creep can you be? I mean, I'm sorry. Way to be a fucking horrible human being. You had 6 kids. Oh, I'm Mama Bear. I'm Mama Bear. Girl, you don't deserve that title because you didn't take care of your kids, number one. You burn them with a spoon, and your own daughter was in your chat saying that, so... Two-headed Justine, oh God, that's the last thing we need to sue. Yeah, I mean, and you know what? If she could have, she would have been wearing less on the bottom. And they're all like, somebody trying to get her her address. Nobody cares where you live, bum. But the people over there know where you are, and I hope they reported your ass to the police. Creep. What a gross.
No hiding spot today because I'm not going to go messing around with that big machinery, and then they probably got cameras on that shit or something that have somebody. Nah, I'm good. What are you doing down here messing around these machines?
So you're condoning that right now. You're saying,
No, I'm
oh,
not. Your machine's in
weirdo.
my way, buddy. Your machine's blocking my hiding spot. Of course they would have to set it there. Of course. Why would they not? I don't really have any other spots to go
I don't
to.
know who Eleanor's talking about, but that doesn't make any
That
fucking
was my
sense. I'm not seeing
spots.
anybody in her chat trying to get her address. What a creep. Okay, sorry. I was reading her chat over there. It's not just men; women are just as guilty, and they are overlooked, and it happens more than you can imagine. Absolutely, legend. Yeah, they're grown rumors. She's got six. She started when she was 16. The first one got sold to the grandparents, and she signed her
They can
rights
spy
away.
all they want. They can come in here and spy all they fucking want.
Four daughters with another guy. Cheated on him with his uncle and had her
Good
last
shit.
son, who's 18. And they all got taken away.
Spy all they want to.
She dropped the three girls, the four girls. She gave all three of them to the dad, kept the youngest girl, and the little boy she had just had. And the father said, "Look, you be sure you come and still have something to do with these kids. You're still their mom." Well, guess what? She never come back around hardly ever. And his wife that he remarried and had got with somebody else. She raised the girls, but she had the little girl and the little boy not for long because she kept getting pulled over for DUI and CPS kept getting called because of living conditions and treatment, and they got taken. Just her orange bikini again. Yeah, she crossed the line between private antics at home and abuse, showing up at a party asking to play basketball with boys she don't know. Yep, to the wood chipper. I mean, I'm sorry, I have no anything for people like that at all. Pedals like a hump on an e-bike. And if you know, butt floss, Lewis. Justine's world, and everybody should just get out of her way. Wow.
Cutting their fucking grass.
All the kids in the roads are Christines. I'm just absolutely so damn disgusted. Me too. What a fucking creep.
I know what that's like, though. Get my husband.
Elder Jack was actually
As I
defending
say, our
us the
grass
other
is gonna look like
day
shit here before you know.
against, wanting her address and saying we're actually protecting her. And at the point, so I'm sure that Eleanor Jack is mouthing off. Oh, yeah, she's over there saying somebody was
I'm
trying to
not
get her
gonna sit
address.
there
Somebody gives a
and
shit
rig
about her
all that
address.
shit up again. My hand's still trying to heal from it. That rake.
But the
Hand's still trying to
grandparents know
heal.
where you are, and I hope they did call the cops. They should have if they hadn't. I know, Nippy, crazy. I mean, what did you think? You go over there, you can
That
see
was you
her
a creep.
nipples, no bra. Again, you're jumping around, and you want to play basketball with little
Y'all
boys,
some nosy ass motherfuckers. Y'all ain't got nothing better to do than try to talk shit.
and then film
Come
them.
on here and talk shit on somebody else's channel.
You're such a
Y'all
creep.
don't even know what you're talking about. Y'all sound ridiculous.
You
As
sound
you know what I
ridiculous.
say, grow up. It's called maturity.
Ha!
It's called ain't nobody did nothing wrong. It's called just let it go. It is what it is. There was no harm, no foul. Let it go.
She hasn't fed or changed those silicone babies in a
Y'all
week or
trying to make it
more.
seem like it was something it wasn't. It's ridiculous. And it's absolutely disgusting to think that way. I don't like people
Yeah,
that
we're
think
gonna
that way
discuss her
either.
pedo behavior. I don't give a crap. Wrong is wrong. Period. You're
Y'all,
fucking sick.
y'all don't know, then y'all don't know. If y'all wasn't in here, then y'all just don't know. There was nothing that happened. Period. But y'all don't want to subscribe, but y'all want to come in here and try to be nosy on someone else's channel.
Betty Washam dolls. Yeah, sick puppies. They really are sick. They are. Yes, friends, hit that like and
There's
sub
nothing
if
to
you
talk
haven't
about,
already.
period. And I was playing
Spying
basketball,
on
and
the
that's
whole
it.
neighborhood. Oh, Grandpa didn't know she was live streaming. Thought Thought she was
Oh,
just taking
ridiculous.
pictures, maybe. Oh man, I would give her a 2-piece. Yeah, where she pees in public.
Should not my cigarette before I
Crazy thing is, she's not hardly been playing
go
with those dolls
on
recently,
another bike
guys.
ride, I guess.
When people mention it, she'll play with them for like one day a week, but you hardly
Crazy
ever see
about
her
that.
touch them. She does the dolls when she feels like she has no other content to put
Plus, isn't
out.
that funny? It didn't take him as long as it took him the last time. It took him like 8 hours yesterday. But he said it was harder to get out than put back together, so I don't know. I don't know how it all works, but I guess taking it apart and then he knows how it goes back together.
Yeah,
I don't
she
know.
lie. That's because, man, like I said, remember, because she hardly ever plays with him anymore.
It gives him time to hang out with his son
When she
and his
first,
dad and them.
when she first got the dolls,
Fuck hanging out with my family.
they don't want you around, Justine. They know how you
He's not
are.
really hanging out, he's working, but still, it's like a father-son kind of thing they're doing together, they're doing it together. Because it's actually for his son anyways. Because it's not our
Nothing like a
vehicle.
bike stroll and a cigarette.
He's doing it to help his son out, I guess. Hands hurting from holding the phone. Free to leave it there.
Wild. That's crazy.
My
And the
stepdad gave me this bike, and he gave me a green one, and it came up missing. And then my stepdad gave me this one, and my husband's already torn it up.
I guess she's on a regular bike. Her and her damn titty
Now it looks
sweat.
like shit, and it's like, yeah, whatever. Got 2 different color tires on it. One black, one fucking gray, brown.
Oh, is that another doll creator? Bobby Joe,
He
Christine?
never wants to pump my tires up for me.
We're supporting a pedo?
I should have pumped them up
No,
myself.
no. I have no remorse. I have no soft
But I
spot for
don't have
people like
anything to pump
that.
them up with.
Mikey. Crazy eyes. She does have crazy eyes.
I don't know how people ride 30 miles. There's people that can ride bikes all day long.
What are they saying, Savage? Because I'm not seeing it. Maybe they've got. Maybe I'm not.
I can
Seeing
ride. I gotta take a lot of breaks though. Because it wears me out.
Well, in a way, I don't even care because it's like fuck what they're saying. What she did was wrong. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I saw you. Hummingbird spends her husband money on real human formula for dolls. Yep, she does. And then dumps it down the sink. And buys diapers, too. She'll go and buy 3 big cans of formula at a time. And I worked in a grocery store for a long time. There's usually always some type of shortages on formula.
I couldn't get you guys to sit like
Always
that
some
earlier.
issues getting it in because I ordered it. I was the one that ordered it at my store. Old school Betty.
It's actually not a bad day to ride a bike though.
Should have taken care of her real kids and not drove under the influence.
Especially a nice
Exactly.
day out.
And abused them. Like I said, her daughter come into her chat saying that she would burn them with hot spoons. A hybrid bike. I think I remember the bike. Oh, gross. Now look, no bra, guys. This is what she expected to be okay around kids. This right here. She had 2 regular bikes, just pedal bikes, which is what she's on now. She does have an e-bike though. The green one that she's talking about and the other one, those are just regular like manual bikes. Evidently, they didn't take the e-bike because it was really heavy and
That groundhog's living in that
it's probably
basement.
easier to transport the one that they have. And it might have just been left over there too because they used to live with his parents. Oh yeah, that follows the spirit. Because I saw them in there
They're gonna go
say,
downstairs in the middle of the night and flip on the light and see. Oh my gosh, that would freak me out.
somebody saying over
I
there,
don't want to
oh,
talk
you did
about it. It's
nothing wrong.
like
You
what
didn't have
living out of
bad
my basement
intentions.
do.
Intentions have nothing to do with whether it's appropriate or not. Okay?
Wow, something's pretty bad too.
Gross. Yeah, why are you at a kid's playground dressed like you're dressed in the first place? Yeah, if she didn't. Oh, exactly. Perfect, Marie. If she didn't think it was wrong, she wouldn't have deleted it. She knew how it made her look. Yeah, ooh, not the titty sweat, because for real. But yet, that's supposed to be okay over there shooting hoops with a young boy while you're filming him. The in-laws, from what I understand, they're not so fond of her because the other day she was threatening to beat Mike's ass, and his mom was like, "Well, I'll beat her ass." She's said that several times, and she go, "I'm not afraid of your mom, Mike." They dislike her, but they tolerate her because of Mike. I mean, and I don't blame the grandpa for coming out and going off. And like Sarah the Artsy Ninja said, Grandpa doesn't know she recorded that and put it online. Drop kicker. Yeah, she's over here perming at a little. She's at her in-laws' house. She went over to the little playground. No bra, as you can see. Booby sweat, titty sweat everywhere. Scantily clad.
That feels good. I'll tell you that.
Gross.
Right.
Wanting to play basketball with a young boy, and he said, "I don't want to be filmed or I don't want to be videoed." And went and got Grandpa. Oh, he went off on her. He was asking her questions. She was like, "I'm a content creator." I didn't get to see it. I do have it. And before I put it up, I want to be. I've got to put it through my editor because I'm not. I'm not putting the kid's face on there. It's not right. I don't know because I didn't get it. Sarah got it, but I have the video. I just have to. I have to edit it. Sarah, what did the grandpa exactly say? Okay, it says video private. I may have to send you my email, Sarah, and get it uploaded that way. He questions what she was doing and what her intent was. Yeah, see, I was doing.
Yeah,
Well, I
sister.
I felt puny yesterday. I had hay fever really, really bad, and I was doing a few things around the house. I'd been checking for her, but didn't see her.
Good morning. I've been running for a minute.
Oh, I definitely will blur it out. I'm not posting a video with children's face on it. I've got an editor, Marie, that is perfect. Just like when I blurred out her boobs when she was flashing everybody, I'll make sure that the kid's face is not
I'm
in
gonna sit
there.
back at the park, I guess.
I'll have to get the video
See
though
my
because I know Sarah has it
he's
unlisted.
probably
Maybe
not done yet.
Sarah may want to edit it also.
I don't know. Maybe we'll just go back up here. Sit. When you go to the park, we'll look like a bunch of creeps. Holy
No, it's all good.
I still smell that lady's fucking perfume. Holy cow.
Yeah, but I definitely don't want to. I'm definitely never will I put faces out.
It smells like
Never
bug
will I put
spray or
faces
something.
out of children or people that
She's
don't
got
want to
enough of
be,
it
and I
on.
definitely will not be putting out any addresses. We don't do that over here. I only started streaming this video when I went live. I shut it off. As long as we got the important part, that's all that matters. No, I see you over there. You're still there. I just don't think anybody's answering. When they take you out, your messages disappear. Oh, screenshots of the chat blaming, name blaming. Well, that's perfect because I can put that.
Oh my.
Oh no, no! Oh, that sucks.
They're good watchdogs. You don't want to fuck around with their dog. Tear your leg off. Tear your leg off.
Well, that sucks.
What about the dog?
Oh, at the beginning of this live.
Scared of that dog anyway.
See, I don't have it set up to record every time
The dog
she's
don't have no
live.
fear. And I have no fear. At all, none whatsoever.
Let's see. I've noticed I never actually seen her interact with other adults at all. Exactly, ever, Roscoe. Ever, ever. About to do what, Marie? I don't know how to set it up to record every time she's on. I don't want to give her the sub for it either, honestly.
It's a hard job to...
I mean, I would have to sub up for it to just automatically start, I guess, and then do all the things to set it up to record. Oh, no, you're all right. Yeah, and she deleted it right after. She didn't want that scene, for sure. Well, I'm glad at least someone saw the interaction and got screenshots. But my notifications have not been working anyway. They've not been working on comments, really, and when they do, it's like the next day. Absolutely. I mean, and I was really not good yesterday. I was literally laid up on the couch all day with hay fever. Um, and then I got up and had to do a lot of stuff. Bad Bunny, welcome in. She got in trouble for being over at the park there, Bad Bunny, wanting to shoot hoops with a little boy and record him over there with no bra on, and Grandpa come out and confronted her. We all missed that, but there's yeah, I just hadn't popped in because I wanted to get stuff done because I noticed she wasn't on live and I had been looking. So if I don't focus on one thing at a time, I'll get nothing done. So I was trying to take care of the litter boxes and vacuuming and mopping the floor real quick and all the things. Costco Day. Oh, I wish we had Costco. I bet it's fun, Roscoe. I bet y'all go in there and tear down the town. I would. I live so far away from one. It's ridiculous. Have the best day, Roscoe. Y'all be careful out there. Over and over and over again, for real. So we just questioned her. That's all. I mean, he didn't. I mean, and what did she say back to him, guys? Yeah, that's exactly right, drop kicker. Her behavior. I mean, look at her. Well, why are you bought bras, but you're not wearing them? Make that make sense to me. Yeah, cleaned house because she never cooks or nothing good anymore. The roasts were actually half decent looking for her. All your stuff in the deep freezer earlier to defrost it. Love you, Roscoe.
Can't line it up right here. Dad
Yeah, at least she's exercising. I mean, but who is okay with some, I don't care, man, woman, whatever, walking over scantily clad, wanting to film and play basketball with little boys? Fucking creeper vibes. Good morning, chaotic. We all missed it. Ugh. She kept apologizing to the grandpa. Yeah, but evidently she went to the park near her in-laws' house. Um, and of course she's not wearing a bra. She's got a strap bikini on, wanting to play basketball with the little boys over there and film them while she's doing it. One of them said, "I don't want to be filmed," and went and got their grandpa. And grandpa was questioning her up and down. She's like, "I'm a content creator." I mean, how creepy. And her chat is defending it. They were calling the kid names, the grandpa names. I'm like, what the? And these people over here got grandkids. This is what I was saying. These are the exact things I was trying to say. Um, even if there are like animal lovers or people that want to protect children, when it comes to this lady, all that shit goes right out the door. Right out the door. And I don't understand why or how. If they truly have these morals and values and believe this way, they would not support this shit in any way. Whether it's the dogs, whether it's her coming around the children and doing these things. So that's why I don't believe, I don't know. If there are true people that, really care for, like, children and animals, then why are you condoning this? I'm never going to be able to understand that. I still see your comment over there, so maybe she didn't get you. Let's turn it to all. And from what it looks like, your comment was the last one in there. Yeah, your comment's still there. You're not blocked. But her nips are exactly, and she wanted to play basketball with these boys like that, guys, and film them. That isn't creepy. Very Nana, very little, very little. It's all skimpy, and she's just walking around with her boobs just hanging all out. I mean, come on now. You want to play with kids? It's sick. Yeah, she lost. I mean, yeah, her husband is. They're at her in-laws, and he's working on a truck. Rad story. Never wears a bra. Then she went over to the park. And she picked up a basketball. Come to find out, it was the boys there. And she's like, "You want to play basketball?" All while filming with no bra on, bouncing up and down. One of the kids said, "I don't want to be filmed," and went and got their grandpa, and all hell broke loose. That got missed. In a way, it's a good thing, and in a way, it's a bad thing, because I wouldn't want the kid's face on here anyway. She's giving the neighborhood a contact high friend. And then Tracy was the main one defending, and she's got grandkids. Like, you would be okay with somebody bouncing around your grandson like this? Filming him? Fucking weirdo. I don't care who you are, shit's wrong.
Now, if we can or not.
Yeah, or she wouldn't have defended her girl's behavior. Yeah, keep your children safe. And the good thing about the little boy is he must have been, taught really well because he went and got an adult. Oh yeah, her mod, yeah. If you go to her page and scroll down, I was looking at shorts. Um, it is literally her. She tried to say it was her cousin. It's not her cousin. It's her. She's literally French kissing
Not really
a
secure.
ferret. Treading great. She's on a bicycle. But she was just over there trying to film some little boys and play basketball with no bra on. So Grandpa come out and confronted her. That was just a rundown. And all hell kind of broke loose. And then having to call for an adult. Exactly, Fred. Especially a half-dressed woman. Exactly. Yeah, she's got charges for child endangerment. I'm surprised she doesn't have more in the sexual arena, considering that you're over there, no bra, and wanting to play basketball with little boys, you creep, and film it. And empathy with this type of person and the people in her chat are only going to go so far. I have empathy, but these people, you can't humanize them. I get we try to humanize them and go, there's got to be animal lovers. They've got to have somebody's got to have a heart over there. You would like to think so, but from what's been shown, nobody over there sticks up for anything right. So to me, that negates all those morals and values you claim you have. Yeah, without a bra. Yep. Especially around my mother or father-in-law. Or children over there wanting to play basketball with little boys like that and film them while you're at it. Love you, Sarah. Have the best day. Yeah, with people like that, trolls like myself will always have a job, right, Fred? And to me, yes, we troll some, yes. But also, it's about, hey, people, opening people's eyes, too. Um, you sometimes humanizing these people, it does no good. It's like these people, morals and values fly out the window when it comes to somebody that they follow online, which I'll never fucking understand. And to me, like I said, that makes me feel like they never really had those morals and values in the first place. Because if that's how you really feel, you don't just sling those things to the side for some internet stranger that you're following and subscribing to and watching every day. I don't give a hell what they say. You can't make me believe that any of these people care about kids or animals in any way because of the way that they do. I just don't believe it. At some point you have to say, "Oh well, I like you," da 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 da. But here you are, like abusing your animals, and over here, like putting kids' faces online and exposing them to your half-dressed body. That shit ain't fucking right. I don't care. Exactly, Ginger. It's creepy, and I don't believe that they have those morals and values. It's just I'll never
Yeah,
believe that.
it's nice here.
When somebody shows you who they are, you believe them the first time.
It is. It's better than just sitting at the house, but at the same time, it takes a long time to do what he's doing. So
Yeah, she does crave attention.
I
I know
sat
it's
home
giving me
yesterday
vertigo.
because I
That's why I'm
wasn't
kind of looking
feeling
away from
much
time to
good,
time.
but today I feel alright.
My hay fever was giving me hell yesterday.
I feel pretty good. Wish I
Somewhere in
wasn't hitting
Western
that like button.
Pennsylvania,
And
but I
subscribe
mean,
if you're
you
new.
know.
Welcome to my channel. Happy Saturday. Watch out. Got any plans for the weekend? Anybody doing anything?
And we really don't care necessarily where she
Oh,
lives. It's
I'm on my
just
you
like,
know
dude,
what. So
fucking
I feel
do
like
right.
shit.
Do right and
Or else I've been on it for like 4 days now.
one thing is no
Oh, I still feel
recording
like shit.
and
It
dress
drains
the
your
right
fucking
way and
body.
have someone with you, but like hell to the no, exactly. Why would you do
Drains your
that?
body.
They shapeshift
Makes you feel
whatever
rough.
suits their best interest in the moment at best. Yes. And that tells me they have none. They have none. That poor bike. Squeak, squeak. Make that nip stop staring at me.
You
I
know I'm
know.
done
Look,
anytime
I
soon.
told Sarah the
Maybe
Artsy
yes.
Ninja I was going to send her a labia, one of those labia molds because she keeps shining her cervix and her tits at us. I'm gonna get her back.
Tracy's on track.
Those nips staring at us. That's what I was just saying. I was like, dude, I'm sending her one of those plasters of my damn cooter because I'm tired of it. Payback's a bitch, and she's about to get it.
I should
Maybe
have
I
brought my
can get
little
a home
radio.
kit because I don't
Well,
want
no, we can't fucking listen to music, can we?
nobody touching my
Fucking gay
cooter.
ass shit.
I'll let the husband do it.
Can't listen to music.
I know, Amanda. I know. That's a joke. I really wouldn't though. What you need? A labia pottery mold?
Honestly.
I got a video for you. I know, Sarah. It's a mess. I got some kit info. No, you don't. You is lying right now. You is lying. Oh my god. No.
My husband, he gets agitated with that because he don't like the sound of a lighter. But yeah, he's that. Oh, it gets on his nerves. Can't you light a fucking cigarette? Nope. Yeah, after about 10 times.
She biked 4 blocks, smoked 3 cigarettes, and only harassed one child. She's on a roll today. I did a video last year on the home kits. I'm dead. Just send her an instructional video on how to wipe ass properly.
It's kind of like I was watching on Dr. Fields, the
Believe in karma. Justin's actions have karmic consequences. Oh, I believe so, Mikey.
They don't really say a whole lot to me, but you can just tell. But see, way I am, I still go with him. I just stay away from him. I don't need to be, I don't need to be like, he can't come and see you and all that just because we don't get along.
God, her nipples are disgusting. Yeah, they're at the in-laws'
we
house.
We used to argue, but now we don't really argue much. I got into a bad argument one time with his mom. She was in my face, I was in her face. I was not having it that day. She just picked on me on the wrong fucking day. Usually I'm pretty calm and chill.
Oh, whatever.
But I just, my chillness had fucking worn out because I just kept on trying to mind my own business, and she just kept on saying.
The fish lips remind me when I went fishing. Look at them.
Just giving me evil looks and bitchiness, and and just couldn't. She got up my face one day. I wasn't having that.
She would have tore the house up.
And on top of it, it was in my house. No, not in my fucking house.
Get sick of her because she can't do anything quiet. She's always so damn loud no matter what she's doing. Exactly.
I admit that if I'm in the wrong, I'm in the wrong. But in the same sense,
always good to have fog lights on when bike riding.
Bully me. So what I do is I just mind my own business, and she don't bother me no more.
Show you the crotch kits I found.
You can tell she don't like me, but that's her prerogative. I can't make people like me.
Crotch kits.
We're not going to go to fucking counseling. This ain't Dr. Phil show. It's
no shame at all.
It's not gonna work that way. Not everybody wants to be friends. Not everybody has to be friends.
On a daily basis, yep.
But you don't have to be mean and be nasty to people either. You know what I'm saying? Just mind your own fucking business.
Grandpa won't let her play with the boys, yep.
That's all you can do. Be respectful. So like I said, I'm not disrespectful. I just go off, and I like coming here because it gets me out of the house, and I take my bike and my basketball, and I find things to do to occupy myself.
Oh yeah, it would have. Look, I probably would have went to jail. So.
There are people on there on YouTube
going,
I ain't got no friends. I ain't got no friends. What's up? Neither does anybody.
She's so helpful.
So be it. What's the big fucking deal? If you got people that you're talking to online, then you got friends. You see what I'm saying? You're seeing each other for every day, or you're talking to each other every day.
Just the
same concept. You don't need to see somebody's face to know if they're fucking respectful or not.
You go run away.
You can tell by the way they talk.
I call
Peace
the
ain't
crotch
shit.
kids the
You could be
lightning
the prettiest
kitty.
woman, be the biggest bitch in the world. You see what I'm saying? That don't matter to me. This is all how you talk to me. It's how you treat me on the chat.
Nasty to Mike, the mom
That's what
said.
fucking
Yeah.
matters. I don't care if you're, you know, handicapped in a wheelchair or you're the most beautifulest person in the world. I don't care. As long as you're respectful, I have respect for you.
Dude,
That's
she's
what
fucking
life's
horrible.
about.
I don't
People
know
that's
if
got
they're
common
gonna see her
fucking
now because
sense.
she's not in there.
People
They
that know
they
how
got
to
her
treat
comment
people
now.
nice. You know what I'm saying?
She does the basketball play all the time. Yeah, I mean, when do we ever see her play basketball?
There's always
Old
going to be
crotch
haters
rocket.
and assholes and whatever you want to call it. Shit talkers. Just ignore them. That's the best thing to do. Just ignore them.
You ignore them while you make
Don't
lives
give
about
them
me
the
every
time of
day.
day.
Fucking weirdo.
Tell them go fuck off, and that's that. Sorry, you two, for cussing so much, but it's the daggone truth. Daggone truth. So I like my reborns. I don't have to deal with no shit.
Yeah, they're all defending her over there. Would you let your kid be over there with somebody half dressed wanting to film them and play basketball? If you do, you don't fucking need
Yep.
kids. So,
Not
there
everything
you
needs a
go. It's been
narrative
said.
attached. Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
People think they do, though.
Yeah, not gonna let somebody bully her. Trust me, if his mom
I think they
dislikes her,
know
there's a
more than
damn
they put on.
reason.
The more they put on, the more dumber they look.
The more dumber they look.
Y'all be lying to me. You look so great. I'm saying, what? They gotta have that much damn makeup and shit. Maybe that's just, I don't get it. Some people are
Wow.
talented, though. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Rugby. Grim.
It ain't for me, though. Less is best for me. I'm more sympathetic, you know. I like the simple things in life.
I was trolling her in the first video and it was removed by her. I think it
I'm
was
not
her.
accustomed to fucking shopping and all that all the time, you know what I mean?
To catch
Hold
a
on, I
rugby
gotta.
ball. No way. Sumo wrestling with the
Relying
kids
on
at the
me,
park.
anyways.
Yeah,
So
never
I don't
trust
know
a
how much
sheep
more
or gentle
charge we'll have.
slaves.
Probably about 10, 15 more
That bike
minutes.
hollering, ain't it, Fred? Woo!
And then I'll just go back up there and sit with him.
That bike screaming for relief. It's like, Lord help. I wouldn't be surprised if the wheels just started to deflate. That metal struggling. Yeah, but what she's done is she went over. There's like a little playground across the street, like right across from where his parents live.
It's like I just need a little bit to charge up and then I'm good to go.
And here she is with no bra on, wanting to play basketball with the boys and film them. Well, Grandpa come over and confronted. Such a creep.
Probably like
And then her chat
it's
tore the
probably like
kids apart and
75,
Grandpa
I'd
apart.
say.
So that shows you right there what a bunch of piece of crap they are. Yeah, her mom's mama beat her ass. That's why she never goes in.
That's a cool looking bike.
Mhm. And what's crazy, Sarah? She's bought lots of bras. We've seen her buy bras. I've never seen her wear one ever.
I've
Ever.
been riding bikes since I was a little girl. I never did stop liking it. I always liked it.
But she's wearing clothes that's revealing a skin tight, clean,
It's
strappy
really good
camisole isn't suitable.
exercise.
I mean, yeah, it might be public to be able, it may be legal to film publicly, but I mean, why would you film kids? That's creepy. I mean, so I'm still going to question her motives a
I
little
grew up in a
bit.
neighborhood like
You're
this
over
one.
here with
There's a
no
lot of
bra
kids
and a
around.
strap
Always
a
had someone
strap
to play
top,
with outside.
and you got short,
It
short
was a lot of
shorts on.
fun
We know
growing up.
you. We know her real well. So I'm going to be questionable about that. That's sketchy as hell. Um, and then you want to film somebody's kid? I mean, where's your like somebody said, where the hell is your situational awareness? If that were a man, people would look at it a whole
I
lot
gotta get my
differently.
husband a bike so we can ride together and
You
do
know what I
like,
mean?
what I mean? He's not one to play basketball or throw ball or
And not saying that
he's
she
just
would have
not
done
that
anything.
kind of
I'm just
guy.
saying that's not a damn good look.
He likes his video games and that's it,
I
man.
mean, this is
That's pretty
not
much
back in the
it.
day.
Work and video games.
Nowadays, you got to be really damn careful.
Or work on cars or something like
Which
that.
is
You
why
know,
the
to
kid
make
went
a
and told his
dollar. Like I
grandpa in the
said,
first
work.
place.
I said work or fucking video games.
Because it didn't feel right.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with video games, but fuck, man.
More
Drives
sympletic.
me fucking
Yeah.
insane.
She's so sympletic.
I'm not one to fucking sit in the house like that.
My nips.
I like getting out and
Yeah,
like
besides your parody
living
nips.
life, doing things. It's not about spending money. It's just about getting outside, doing stuff. You know?
Yeah, when you got boobs, you got to wear a bra. There's no getting around that. I mean, come on. All that sweat, it's a yeast beast under there, and it's like, wild. And you know what? I guarantee the mother-in-law went after her for something. I mean, look at how she does. I want to know how it was like when they were living with him. Did she get to get shit-faced and scream and holler and do all the same stuff? Her live reenactment. If a kid gets terrified by her. Yeah, she's on it. I love her skits. They're great. Lifelike. Yeah, will I peg your son? Will I peg your son? My neck, my back. I know, right? I have to wear one. Like Heather, yeah. And then she was upset because somebody had something parked in her secret hiding place. Yeah, I got D's. They got to stay in a bra. It's just it doesn't work out. Oh no, definitely hasn't showered. I think they've gotten in each other's faces. I don't think they've actually went hand to hand. Rumor. Parked
Why
in
did
the
I
P
pick that
spot.
street?
They have no idea what kind of crap's on their equipment now. Yeah, it's all drunken behavior and how she treats Mike. And they buy his cell phone. They bought his cell phone and paid for his minutes or his time or whatever. And here she goes smashing the phone. And of course, when he got a new phone, she had to get a new phone.
I don't know why I picked that one. Holy fuck. Whatever.
Oh yeah, she's definitely a cow. And again, she's over there trying to play basketball. Little boys, fucking creep. I'm sorry, that's just creep behavior. With no bra on, fucking gross. I mean, if I saw kids over there, I wouldn't even go over there alone. Just so that they could play in peace. You're absolutely right. The woman is a product of parents who didn't give a crap. You got that right.
Maybe I should repeat again. Why not?
Yeah, either that, you're right, either that or they just gave up. But mom condones a lot of this, so I feel like it's been perpetuated over time. Yeah, creep beggar in my book. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. That's just fucking, I don't know. Parental failure, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's just so that they can feel comfortable, you know? I mean, the world is a dangerous place now. It always has been, but it's really more blatant and out in the open now. I think the problem is I think Justine is oh yeah, her mom. Yeah, her mom is passive, yes. But she'll also be like, "Man, they're doing you wrong, Justine." You know, I know that's her daughter, but wrong is wrong, you know. So I don't know.
What a going? What did you want to call it?
And she is violent. But I think she does cower to mama a little bit because anybody that's like, if it ain't Mike, I think she's a little bit chicken shit in my book. Yeah, she does lie, Amanda. I mean, obviously they do. I mean, she had a stepdad that took care of her, her mom, you know. Justine's like one of those that's just like now overly in need of attention. And just because your parents don't give you attention like, you know, like she expects. And I think there were several kids in the family, so they probably worked a lot. Yeah, not talk to strangers. Yep. Now that's all we do. And you know what's crazy, Fred? When I was young, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have any of that stuff. We didn't have cell phones. That was not even a thing, and we didn't even think like that. We had encyclopedia books. That was the internet. Um, so like internet danger was not even. It was so far off that it was not even something we could contemplate in our minds for home use. Yeah, I mean we had them in like later middle school, like close to seventh, eighth grade. But before that, we didn't have anything like that. And even then, I don't think we had the internet. We had like programs downloaded on it. We wasn't like internet integrated until high school. And even then, it was on Netscape, which if you know about Netscape, if you know, you know.
There it goes.
Encyclopedias. That's one of those motherfucking Encyclopedia Britannicas. We actually had somebody that would come door to door to sell those. So, like every so often, my grandparents would buy us a new set of encyclopedias to study out of and do homework and stuff. We would go to the library. You know, that's what we did. We went to the library, and when we had new encyclopedias, we used it for current typewriters. Was it? Yep, and pap on up. Probably. I wanted those books. Those damn books. They were so good. They were colorful. They were beautiful. They were expensive, but like I said, my grandparents bought them about I think every 4 or 5 years they would buy them for us. Lee, Wizard of Oz.
Anyways, I'm gonna hop off of here because my battery's done. Anyways, guys,
That's
so
perfect
thank you
music.
for watching. Hit
Perfect.
that subscribe button if you like this video and this content. Make sure you guys like the stream if you're watching later. Love and appreciate you. Always always, any donations or super chats, I always love and appreciate. Go join my members if you want to see more videos. And stay in shape and happy Saturday. And maybe we will see each other here in a little bit. So stay subscribed, hit that notification bell, and I will talk to you guys later.
Yeah, of course you can
Thanks
get
for all
off
the
now,
hearts
right?
and the likes. Love and appreciate you. Bye.
But again, just a rundown for the people who are just coming up or coming in. She was at the park across from the parent-in-law or her in-laws, parent-in-laws, whatever, in-laws. Um, and then wanted to go over there and play basketball with some of the little boys over there and film them. And one of them said, "I don't want to be videoed," and went and got his grandpa. So it was a whole to do. And here she is in that big bikini strap or that spaghetti strapped tank top, no bra on. I mean, come on now. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out that that's fucking creepy. So, yeah, more than just $50. Wild, guys. Absolutely wild. God, I can't believe I missed that part. In a way, though, I'm kind of glad I missed it because I wouldn't have wanted to have their faces on there. And you know, once you go live, I mean, I guess you could go back and edit it. You could take it down. You could save it, take it down, and then edit it, and then put it back up. But by then it would have been too late. Their faces would have already been out there. So yeah, I'm glad that. It sucks that I missed it, but it also is a good thing that I missed it too. I think sometimes things happen for a reason. She might have splashed their faces, but I'm never going to be one to do that. That's creepy and it's fucking horrible. You don't put children's faces online. You know, and nowadays you got to be careful just doing it in general because people are fucking perverts. They're sick as hell around here now. But I guess we'll just keep an eye out because I'm sure she'll be back. And it is Saturday, so I'm sure she'll. I have a feeling she's going to be drinking. A real heavy idea that she'll be tying one on tonight. Yeah, but expose the behavior. Like I said, it is, and to be honest, you know, you don't have a bra on. Her nipples were shining the whole time, Lee. And you're like, oh, you want to play basketball? And then you turn the camera to film them. I'm like, how fucking creepy is that? I mean, look, I mean, intentions be damned. You know what I'm saying? Because if I saw kids over there and I was alone, just me going, I wouldn't have even went over there. I'd have let them play in peace. Like Savage said, you know, her neighbors have little kids, and she doesn't even go out because they live so close. She doesn't even go out and garden when they're out there, just so they can play peacefully. You know, um, this whole thing to me, back to why my mom told me you can't go outside. That's exactly why my parents didn't let me have sleepovers. We very rarely had people at our house. And it was usually when my brother was gone and when my dad worked a lot. And it would just be me, mom, and them. And it was very few and far in between. Okay, Jolene, love you bunches. Be careful out and about. Yeah, the predators always existed in abundance. Now they just get caught more often. Yeah, that's totally true with technology. But it was, yeah, they've always been around. But honestly, playgrounds and stuff were safer then. I could walk down the road. Um, you know, I grew up in the. I was born in '82, man, and we could do stuff. I could walk down the road without creeps and ride my bike. I mean, I would ride my bike far away from home and never had any perverts approach me. You know, our playgrounds were safer, and I just think they got more bold and brazen. And I don't know what really changed that over time, but it did change. And technology did make it worse. And yeah, like you said, we've always had perverts and predators. Um, but like when I was little, we never had problems, and we'd be playing out there at the playground all the time. We never saw anybody get snatched or any drama go on there. And not saying that it didn't happen, it just didn't happen as often. And I just know that because I was there, you know. I mean, that was all the way in the city and all the way in the country. So, um, yeah, technology made it worse, and I think people got more bold and brazen. Again, like I said, I have no idea what changed. Something changed. Um, It was always a bear. But you know what, though? We didn't have babysitters. There was no such thing, man. We didn't come back in till the porch lights were on. Our parents didn't go with us. We went places by ourselves. We would show up at parks and do stuff alone. We would bicycle way far away from home. If somebody was watching, we didn't know. You know what I mean? As far as like somebody looking out for us or whatever, it wasn't a thing. I know that's hard to imagine, but we just didn't. Uh, I mean, you can ask some of the older people here. Yeah, so you could ride your bike all day. You could go anywhere. Like I said, the parks were like the safest place. Uh, yeah, it's a dying breed. You got that right, Eldon. And the fact that she felt safe enough to go over there, like film boys with no bra on, it's just that gives me creepo vibes. Oh yeah, no, I mean, well, I was young too. My parents just said, "Be back before it gets dark," and there were no cell phones or none of that. From the time I was 8, 9, 10 on up, we just went and did what we wanted to. And I never once had to. If anybody ever pulled up, it was usually a neighbor or like my grandparents or somebody saying, "Hey, do you need a ride home?" Da 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 da. No, we would just say no, and they would just go do their own merry little thing. It just wasn't something that we had to worry about. The grandmas were the neighborhood watch, and Eldon, like, back then we didn't have to worry about it as much at all. Again, not that bad things didn't happen, but it was just a safer place to be. I know it is hard to again. Yeah, we've had creepers. It is the way it is. But we just never had that issue, And nowadays, we didn't even have people coming up like when we were playing to disturb us or anything. Like no scantily dressed mamas, no weirdo uncles or daddies, nothing like that. Um, so I don't know. Times have changed. They've definitely changed. It's gotten worse. Technology did do have a big part into that. But that's neither here nor there now because it's all said and done. We just got to stay more aware. Definitely situational awareness is important. She should have situational awareness in that aspect. Allowed in my room, really, unless it was raining. Exactly. They're like, get outside, get out of this house. Super close knit neighborhood. And we really weren't. I mean, out in the country, everything's kind of spread out. You didn't live on top of each other. Um, and we had cousins that lived in the city, and we would go see them. Now the neighborhoods were and houses were closer together, but we really didn't, have anybody over there with us then either. I don't know. Times have changed. It's crazy. All right, my friends, I love you, love you, love you. Hard to be aware of anything when you're high 24/7. With the amount of drugs she does, there's no coming down off of that. Yeah, the breakup of the nuclear family. Yeah, and I mean, our family stayed together and stuff. But again, it's more so like they just gave us the freedom because they didn't worry about it. And when we went out, we didn't have to worry about it at all either. So, love you bunches, guys. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for hanging out, chilling with me daily. I was under the weather yesterday, which she only did like her little sleep stream and then complained a little bit about being hungover. So, you know how that goes. Love you guys. Have the best day ever. Do something good for yourselves and each other. And as remember, keep it in mind, when she goes live, I'm going to try to go live, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. See you guys on the next one. Won't be long because it's Saturday. I didn't have this set up, so you guys will just have to bear with me when I end this. There we go. Love you all. See you on the next one.